Hi there. It's me again, Margaret. I know some of you people aren't going to understand that one. You don't even know who Ray Stevens was. But I'm not going to ask you if you're naked. No, no. We're not going to do that part here. This is Chapter 3 of Fixing DC, the mess inside the Beltway. I decided to come back to you and talk to you a little bit in this chapter while you're out there recruiting all these people and dragging them all in. You are doing that, right? You expect me to believe that? Well, I'm going to tell you something here. I got 3 computer screens here. Alright, 2 of these are networked together on one network, and the other one is a standalone. And on that one over there, I have the web page for citizens4.us. That's Citizens for Us. And I have a little thing on there that tells me who visits that page. And of course there's a forum on there you're supposed to register in if you really want to get involved. And the numbers are telling me that some people are coming to, and some people have left comments about the previous videos. So I know you're out there. But I'm afraid you're not doing much. And I want to talk to you about that a little bit. Because I mentioned previously, I can't do it for you. And you can't do it for me. We all have to do it together. So I thought maybe I'd outline a little bit about where I'm hoping this thing will go. Maybe that'll give you some incentive to start talking to people. And at least sending them to the site. And now, there's another little goodie on that page that says chat, which is a live voice and video and text chat. And it's a very nice one. And you don't even have to download anything to join the chat. You don't have to download a thing. All you have to do is log in, and there's 2 guest or visitor logins that you can go. And all the instructions are there. So if you want to talk about this, I'm usually on this computer more hours than I care to admit in a day. So you can come in there and talk to me. Because what I'm trying to do is to get you interested in not only your future, but your children's future and your grandchildren's future. Because what I'm proposing is not going to happen overnight. As a matter of fact, I don't even think we can do a darn thing about this election that's coming up next year. I think the problem is much more fundamental and much more drawn out, shall we say, that it can never be fixed in that time. And I mentioned I had some small ideas and some outrageous ideas, and then I've got this whopper of an idea, which I can't even claim credit for myself, because the genesis of this thing came from one of my sons. But I want to start talking about it. And I want people from all sides to come in on this thing. Because these issues are not Democrat issues. They are not Republican issues. They are issues about people. And how we, the people, can get our voices back into our Congress. Because it's very, very obvious to everybody on both sides of the aisle or whatever, that there is a huge disconnect between what the people are saying that they want and what the Congress critters are doing in Washington. Now, I believe in order to fix this, we've got to go way down deep into some fundamental aspects of our Constitution and reminding some people of these things. And we're not going to get too far doing it the old ways. The old ways are good to a point. And some of my ideas are involving some of those things. But I want to take some new approaches. Basically, I'm trying to figure out ways, and I think I've got a couple of ideas, of how to beat them at their own game. The influence is what I'm talking about. The influence of the big money and everything else. All this racing around that's being done about getting campaign funds. I'm going to use their own techniques against them. And it's not going to cost big money for each individual. Now, I haven't asked you for a dime yet. I don't want a dime. I don't want any money. I paid for the servers. I paid for the domain names. I paid for everything to get this set up and running. And as I said before, it's not just for you. And it's not just for me. It's for everybody out there and everybody coming after. Alright, so you think about that a little bit. Right? You go out there and you start dragging people in and start talking about this thing. That's all we're going to do right now is talk. Right? But I'm hoping that talk's going to lead us in some forward-looking directions. So, so much for Chapter 3. Right? And unfortunately, I'm going to be back. Take another break. We'll see you later.